Hello, everybody. I hope that you are doing fantastic. It has been a long time since I have gone live, and I hope that everybody is well. If you don't know me, my name is Michelle Henderson, and I'm a psychic medium, and I come on for Cheers to Spirit. And it's a show where what you need to do is you need to have something to drink. Okay, that's one thing that you have to have. You can either be drinking water, you can be drinking tea or Coke. But what we do after every reading is we say cheers to spirit, just to say thank you for that wonderful message. It's almost like having gratitude. Hi, Sandy. Oh, you are so sweet, Sandy. Nice to see you again. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I love that picture. That is so Halloweeny. That looks so fantastic. Yes, it has been a long time. I have really been working holistic fairs. That has been keeping me very, very busy. And, I've absolutely loved them because a lot of people that go to the fairs are brand new to it. And when they sit down, it's like they have not ever had a psychic or a mediumship reading. And I love that because that way I can really help tell them what a psychic and medium is all about, because a lot of times they're scared and it's like, oh, you don't have to be scared, there's nothing to be scared of. Because they're kind of sweating a little bit. And then I get the happy ones, and then when we do a psychic reading, sometimes they're not happy afterwards, but they feel guided. So that's what the important thing is. It's just, I feel like I'm educating people on what spiritualism is and psychic mediumship is. And that is just so important. But it has been keeping me busy. That's my son, 15-year. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. That is an awfully scary thing. Hey, Jarrell, how are you? Oh, good. I hope you've been enjoying the show's interviews. Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so first timer here, sitting next to Melissa K. Price. Oh, good. Hey, Lisa, good to see you. And I love that dog picture. Oh, I just love puppies. And Brenda, I have to say hello to everybody. How are you doing? So yeah, and I absolutely love all the fairs. And actually, I had a client that gave me, and I had to share this with you, a rose quartz. And she said that this was from Arkansas, Hot Springs, Arkansas. And if you've ever been there, the energy is just very strong because there's lots of crystals there. And I thought, you just never know who you will touch. And she touched me. Okay. She made my day, and she really, gave me her love, and I felt very loved. So that is just fantastic that she was able to do that for me. So, hey, Melissa, how are you? So you just never know who you're going to affect in life whenever you educate them in the spiritual world, because a lot of people really do not understand it. And I know that a lot of people that are getting on here are spiritualists themselves, that are either psychic mediums or light workers. So we just need to get together so that we can really educate everybody. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and get started because I have not been here. I really feel like I need to do, lately, I've been doing two readings in each category. I feel like I'm going to go ahead and do three. So I'm going to be a longer show tonight so that we can get more people to have readings. Okay. If you do not get a reading tonight, just know that you're here for a reason. Your energy is here. We're healing everybody. It's a collective, I guess you could say. And so what I do is I do three mediumship readings, three oracle card readings, and three Lenormand card readings. So, and I'll go through all that and I will explain everything. Hey, Robert, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Good to see you. And I know this is your channel, Clean Music Lover. I love that. That's why I love to get on YouTube and Facebook, because usually on YouTube it's more of a channel. Before we get started, because we have a collective in here, okay, I'm going to do a universal reading, which is a reading for everybody. And then at the very end, I'm going to remind you about this reading if you are still here, okay? And this is for everybody. So that way, if you don't get a reading, at least you got a universal reading, right? Okay. And these, I love these. This is surrender cards, all right? So, oh my gosh, surrender denial. And it's so interesting because it seems like I get the same cards. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. So, surrender denial, get that blindfold off, okay? And really see things as it is and the truth. And that sometimes is very difficult. Sometimes the truth hurts. That's all I have to say about that one. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, I'm going to tell you in just a few minutes is we're going to put a word into the chat box, okay? And the word is going to be put your name into a spinner, okay? So we're going to spin. And that way it gives everybody an equal opportunity. And it's so interesting, though, that Spirit really does help out. Because it seems like the people who really need the readings get those readings that they need. Okay. And I'll explain as we go how everything works. So let's see what our first word. Oh, YouTube has a delay compared to, yeah. Yeah. And that's what I figured. And I think we knew, Terrell, that the last time that you were on and you were not seeing your name, that's why I'm trying to wait a little bit. So yeah, so thanks for letting me know that. So go ahead and put mountain into the chat box. And I'm going to go ahead and explain how I do mediumship on Facebook Live, because it's a little bit different. It's very quick. So if your name gets chosen, what I need you to do is tell me who you want me to connect with. Okay. And then I'll try to do a validation and a memory or something that you can remember, so we make sure that we have the right person. And the most important thing is for mediumship is to get a message. Okay, a message is the most important, because you know that your loved ones is with you, right? They are with you. And so it's just nice to have that validation. And it's so interesting how other mediums at these holistic fairs want to be read, because they know their loved ones there, but it's really hard to read for ourselves. Okay. So, oh yeah, I love, and I mean, the energy is very strong. And she was actually, I'm trying to think of what kind of the energy healing, Reiki master. So she was actually into energy. And so I can definitely feel lots of energy coming from that crystal. So I thought that was very sweet as well. Okay, guys, let's go ahead. And I think I was just waiting just a little bit for the delay. Let's go ahead and spin. Hello, Natalie. Okay, Robert. I know it's been a hot minute since I've read for you. I can't remember, but it's been a while. All right, Robert, let me know who you want me to connect with, okay? Okay. Robert, I will get your grandmother. I'm just going to let you know, and we'll go to grandmother, okay, very quickly. But I just wanted you to know there is actually somebody here, and he's showing me that he's pretty young, okay? And I want to say young, I mean, young for me is, you might consider middle age, but he could also, be in his late 20s. But he's showing me that he was actually into motorcycles, okay? And because he's showing me a leather jacket and he's showing me a motorcycle. So I don't know if this resonates with you, but it's like he's like going like this, is I got your back. I got you. I got your back. Okay. So let me go ahead and get to your grandmother, because your grandmother's not going to going to be talking that way. All right. So let me get to her. Okay. And I just let you know too, it's my visual. It's so interesting how spirit works. So it's usually either visual or, they talk to me, but it just seems like, the pictures are getting very, very strong. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So let me tell you what she's showing me. Is she is actually, she is very soft. Okay. She was singing at first. Now, I don't know what she was singing, but she was telling me she was singing. Okay. And it's just like a really soft voice. And then she showed me, okay, pictures, a bird, I have like a bird bath out here, and she's kind of showing me a little bird on a bird bath. And then she was showing me, okay, she went back to her singing, and it's like she's holding a baby and she's singing to the baby. Okay. Okay. All right. So she is just so sweet. Okay. So she's showing me that I don't know if this is you or a baby at hand, but she's just showing me, she said, you know what? I tried to make it into a habit to sing every night before. I don't know if this is her grandbaby or her children. Before they went to bed, is she said, I tried to sing to them because it would soothe them, it would make them comfortable. Okay. Okay. So, Robert, she's really making me feel that you had a very difficult time relaxing, before you went to bed. It's like your mind raced and you were like, and it just reminds me of a little boy I had, but had a very difficult time settling down because it was like you just love to move around. She always used to say, "Okay, all right, well, good, Robert. Okay, so that's a memory that she's showing me, but okay, so that this makes sense. So it's probably to you because it's almost like it calmed you down. It kind of relaxed you a little bit before you went to sleep. Okay. All right, so this does tie in the message that she's telling me, okay? And I think I can go ahead and tell you because she's talking really slow, so I can go ahead and tell you what she's saying. But she's saying, I don't think you were sleeping. She's saying you are not sleeping right now, and that and you need to get sleep because you're kind of a little grumpy. This is what she's saying. Without the sleep, you're not able to think. Kind of like surrender to denial. You're not able to think things through. So you really need to get some sleep. And I think with the birds and, the bird bath that she was showing me and the soft music, she's saying you need to do that before you go to bed. Don't like go to sleep in front of the TV or loud music playing or, trying to calm down, but this will calm you down. And just sit for, that before you go to bed, that 30 minutes just to calm your mind down. Okay. And so she's just saying, just remember when I would used to sing to you, okay? To get some sleep. Okay. All right. So she's saying, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. So I think what you're probably doing before you go to sleep is you're worrying about things. She said, "Don't worry, it's going to be okay." Okay, and just like the first guy that came in, I don't know if he's on your spirit team or somebody that you knew. I think that's why he was saying, "I got you, bud. I got you." I mean, he's like the coolest dude of all time. How funny. But that's how his personality is kind of coming across. But they definitely have you, Robert. Okay. So definitely just have gratitude for what you have and get some sleep and just have some relaxation time before you lay down. All right. I'm going to leave you with that, Robert. Okay. So cheers to spirit. She was such a soft spoken woman. I love it. So cheers to spirit. And Robert, I would try to sing to you, but you would probably go, no, 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 no. You would not want my singing at all. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me just tell her goodbye. I, just a talker. She's like, All right. I think she got comfortable with me and she's going, "Hey, I'm going to hang out now." All right. You're welcome, Robert. Cheers. All right. All right. So let's see what's going to be the next word. Because we got another couple more mediumships. Clouds. All right. Clouds. So go ahead and put that into the chat box if you want a mediumship. So go ahead and put clouds and we'll put you into the drawing. Clouds. And you know what's very interesting? If you are practicing mediumship or even psychic readings and you're practicing, it's almost like the clouds, how you kind of lay back and you try to make different objects, or you look at a different picture, or you try to think of what the clouds are making. It's kind of the same area of your brain that you use for psychic and mediumship readings. So that's one thing that you got to work on, is that creativity, because they show you visuals, and sometimes you got to kind of piece it all together like a puzzle. All right. And it really depends on what mood you're in whenever you're looking at the clouds, right? Sometimes you look at the dark clouds. All right. We're getting closer. Okay. I'm just waiting for it to slow down. Hey, Kimberly. Okay. Go ahead and spin. Clouds. All right. Lek. Is that right? Lek. Is that what is your, let me know, like, Rosie, if that's what you go by, because I really like to know, your first name, what you go by, if I'm hopefully pronouncing it right. Okay. And then let me know who you want me to connect with. Okay. Okay. Oh, Rosie. Okay. That just helps with the energy, Rosie, and it's so interesting. Okay, so let me know who you want me to connect with. But as it's so okay, so what I was actually, well, I was looking at your picture, and I heard, and I'll see if this is your mom or not. But I heard, man, that color that she has now, that fiery red, fits with her personality. Okay, so let me see if this is your mom talking, but that's what I heard immediately, because I was looking at your picture, and yeah, that fiery redhead, she's a little wild, in a fun way that you enjoy life. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, and let me tell you, let me see if this resonates with you, because what she's really showing me as well, um, is that she kind of enjoyed life and, like, would like to take chances in having a great time. Okay. She wasn't one to sit at home. She wanted to be where everybody else is. She was a social beaver, is what she's showing me. Okay. And so, okay, I don't, and something about hair. She keeps wanting me to, I don't know if she loved doing hair or cutting hair or doing something, but hair was very important to her. And so it may be that she also did, but okay, but hair was definitely important for her. Okay. And she didn't worry about how she looked, because again, when I heard that from talking about you, she was kind of the same way. She didn't care what other people thought of her, because she got her hair done every week. Okay. So this is who I think we have her. Really, she's got a great personality, very fun. Okay. All right. So I started writing it down because she was kind of talking a little bit slow, but I don't know if you have children or you're about to have children, but she's saying, okay, there's children. It's like, surrounding you. And she's saying, you know what? You've got fantastic, great mommy energy. And you're going to be a fantastic mom. Okay. And I think I'm really feeling she's making me feel that you self doubt yourself a lot of times, and she says, don't do that. You have so much fun. You have that fantastic energy. Okay, you have 4 children. And she's saying that you're a fantastic mom. Okay. Don't ever, ever self doubt yourself. Okay. Oh, she's saying you didn't learn it from me. Okay. But she's saying that you are a fantastic mom. Okay. And the reason also why she's saying do not doubt yourself is because, when you have children and you're a parent, you're going to be challenged. Okay. We all know that you're going to be absolutely challenged. And it's not you. Okay. So don't think it's anything that you've done. It is definitely something that they have done. Okay. Oh, she was an amazing mom. Okay. Well, okay, but it's coming from her mouth saying, you know what? Even, I know you're thinking of her, but she's not taking credit for it. She says you are your own person, you are your own mom. Okay. um but yeah, she's saying your kids are going to work out okay, be okay. I don't want to say work out okay because we all go through different things, but she's saying that it has nothing to do with you if they make the bad choices. Okay. So because you're doing everything correct. Okay. And okay, the one thing that she's showing me is love. Okay. Love, love, love. All right. I'm going to do one more thing for her. Okay. Because she told me, she showed me love. And then she said, I want you to draw one of those cards. And, not every spirit wants me to, but she wants me to. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I love this, especially if you have 4 children. Silence. Okay. Quiet the mind, hear the soul. I love that. Okay. And you may want to, later on take a picture of this in the video so that you have it. And, she's just saying, my good. Oh, and she was also very spiritual. Okay. Oh, awesome. All right. So, my dear, I'm going to leave you with that. Oh, how much fun. Cheers to spirit. Oh, you're spiritual. Okay. Okay. I was thinking that you were talking about her and you are also spiritual. Okay. Awesome. All right. I love it. I love it, Rosie. Okay. So let's see what's going to be. We're going to do another medium. So let's go ahead and do garden. Garden. Oh, yeah. Okay. There you go. There you go, Rosie. Yeah. If you've been singing, what is it about singers tonight? I tell you. Okay, everybody put garden. Garden, garden, garden. Garden. Okay, I think I'm trying to just. All right, let's go ahead and draw. Oh, good, we got it. All right, Melissa. Let me know who you want me to connect with, okay? Oh. Okay. I'm glad you said that because she was coming across as a mom, okay, but it was, but was making sure because it's almost like, how grandmothers, um gosh, they have time to be with their kids. It's almost like she was coming across as a grandmother because she has that type of energy. And my dear, she came across being very worried about you. She's saying, please let her know that I am okay. I'm more than okay. But she's coming across as, like very nurturing type person. And okay. And it's almost okay. So, she would be one that you could pick up the phone at any time. If it was 2 o'clock in the morning, she would answer, because she was always there for you. But she's just letting me know, Melissa, that she is perfectly fine. And she was showing me that you were crying a lot because you were missing her a lot. Okay. And she said, dear, you don't have to do that. I'm definitely with you, but she's also, I guess, how can I explain it? She's also learning lessons in heaven. And, we do still continue to learn, even though we're in a different place. And when I say heaven, it's in a different dimension. Okay. Different dimension. So, people call it heaven, people call it a different dimension. So, however you want to say that. So she is definitely learning different lessons. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing. I'm not going to try to um, um, see um, what she's trying to say, but yeah, and I don't mean to laugh, but let me tell you what I'm seeing. So she's showing me, and you know how, you know, and I'm kind of laughing because I go through this almost every day. But she's showing me that somebody, a woman that is, gaining weight and clothes are getting tighter and tighter. And she said, you know what? Don't fret. Just go buy new clothes. Go buy new clothes. Don't worry about it. Okay. You're beautiful. So I don't know if you worry about your weight or if you worry about what you look like. And your mom is telling you, don't worry about it. You are fabulous, because there are other things to worry about in life. Okay. Just feel good and go out and buy some clothes that, don't worry about it if it's a different size. You know how we look at the size and and we go, oh hell no, I'm not getting that. She said, don't worry about it. Just have a good time, because life is too short, way too short. Okay. Okay. So Melissa, what I was asking her is, I was asking her, is there anything else you want? And it's almost, and many times spirit knows what you need, okay, and the things that you need to hear. And then they kind of go back. It's almost like, okay, she's had enough. Okay. In other words, for now, that's all she wants to say. And it doesn't mean that she's leaving you, she's leaving me. Okay. You don't need me to communicate with her, because, my dear, and it's so interesting because we were talking about garden earlier, and she's really wanting me to look at this rose. So I don't know if you smell roses or something about roses, but she's really wanting me to look at that symbol. Okay. Kind of like a force connection. So I'm going to leave you with that, my dear. Okay. And love and light. So cheers to spirit, Melissa. Thank you for allowing me to connect with your mom. I know. Oh, excuse me. I don't mean to cough into the microphone there. I think I've been just talking. I'm in a very talkative mood right now. All right. So let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to change things. All right. So we're going to change things to oracle cards. Now, oracle cards is a 3-card reading, and it's more about more general reading. And then I'll do Lenormand cards. That's more about specific questions. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what word we're going to be putting into the box, or the chat box, for the oracle card reading. And I've got 3 different decks here, and I'll tell you why I chose it. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Lynn, go ahead and put tree. my goodness, into the chat box if you would like an oracle card reading. And that just kind of puts you into the drawing. Okay. Hello, Jonathan. I don't know if I saw you come in. Hi, Tracy. I think I'm seeing some new names. And Deidre. Hello, hello. And I love the symbols of tree. Oh, Kimberly, I have been doing fantastic. I've been working at holistic fairs every weekend, and I actually got really tired this week because that does tend to take a lot of energy from me. But I have been here once before. Oh, good, Tim. All right, awesome. Well, welcome back. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the drawing. All right, so Lynn. Okay, so when you're chosen for the oracle cards or really any readings, take a deep breath so that I can get into your energy. Okay. All right. So, and I always write down your name, and that kind of gets the energy. And for some reason, I always do a circle. I don't know why. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a card reading from this. This is Cosmic Dancer. And the Cosmic Dancer is kind of one that kind of, okay, you need to get moving, getting your energy moving. Okay. And so that's one reason why I chose it for you, Lynn. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So and sometimes I'll get intuitiveness as well. Okay. But what I'm really hearing, and it's so interesting that what that was our card for today, is really speak your truth, is what I'm really hearing. Okay. Don't hold back and let people know who you truly are, your authentic self. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. I love it. Honor the cycles. Okay. So this is something that you really have been working on, and honoring the cycles. You got to remember that we all go through different stages, okay? Just like the moon cycles, as we know. Okay. All right. So you got to honor the cycles. You've got to go with the flow. And this is one thing that you've really had to work on in the past and that you continue to work on, but you're getting much, much better, okay? This is what you need to be working on presently, honoring the lineage, okay? And this is like honoring your ancestors and your family heritage, okay? And just honoring them and being grateful, okay? And this is where a lot of forgiveness comes through, and just know that they have learned whatever they were learning whenever they were alive, or as hard as it can be. So this is like a lot of forgiveness, but this is what makes you you. Okay. Now, to make it into a habit, honestly assess what you want. Okay. There's so many opportunities. All right. And it's like speaking your truth. And once you find out how you can be authentic, you really need to really assess which direction you want to go. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to stick with this direction. You can kind of change if you need to, okay? So if you start going on one direction, you're going, you know what, I'm feeling it, and then it stops and I'm not feeling it, you can change, assess again, okay? And this is just really thinking in silent, being meditative about it, and very spiritual about it. And so that's what you need to do, is make it into a habit. All right. So I'm going to leave you with that in love and light. And I'm going to say cheers to spirit. All right. Got to find my camera. Okay. What's going to be the next word? Let's speed it up a little bit. What word is going to be into the chat? Okay. Go ahead and put tower. 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 Oh, you're welcome, Lynn. I love that purple heart. So sweet. All right, Tower. Oh, Jonathan, I think you put power. It needs to be tower with a T. And that could be a spelling correction. So yeah, Jonathan, go ahead and put tower. There you go. Okay. I saw that one. Wait a minute. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and spin. All right, Sandy, let's do you, my dear. Okay, take a deep breath, Sandy. Okay, what I'm feeling, and I'll let you know, is I'm feeling just a little bit of resistance. Okay, so take a deep breath. Okay, I'm feeling it tonight. Okay, so Sandy, what I'm really feeling, there wasn't any, it's so interesting, there wasn't any. Oh, okay, Sandy, it's not a question. I'm doing oracle cards, but I'll see what kind of work job will I do in the future. Okay, let's go ahead and do the oracle cards, and then I'll see what I can get from that. Okay. But what I'm really feeling is so interesting is I want to do all three decks with you. Okay. Okay. I'll tell you what I got in just a few minutes. So hang on there, okay? All right. So, okay. No. Okay. So I'm hearing top. Okay. All right. So Dove, take. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love this card. I always, always have. But this is something that you really have worked on in the past is taking that leap of faith, just knowing things are going to work out without having that anxiety. Okay. So you're getting better and better. All right. And I'm really getting pulled with this dove right here that the more that you have faith and you strengthen your faith, the more you will be free. What you need to work presently. Okay. I'm just seeing what the picture is telling me, okay? I love it. Okay. So, and I'm just seeing how you need to. So it's very interesting that we talked about music earlier, okay? And I know she's doing the flute, but it's almost like you need to think about things that with gratitude that you've had, think about things that you have been through and just be very grateful. But what I'm really feeling is it needs to be with soft music, almost like classical music, instrumental, okay? And just really in that way you can sit and maybe about 10-15 minutes a day and just kind of make that into habit and just really reflect on your life, just whatever comes to mind, and go ahead and go with that thought. Okay. All right. So feel into it. So this is great. So whenever you're thinking about your memories and feel into something, feel into whatever you're really, and this is what we're going to talk about your job. Okay. So you really need to feel into it. You need to really feel what you are wanting because, possibilities are out there. But what I was really, it's so interesting. It came to me is I don't know if you like working with documents, but for some reason, I'm really feeling with documents being paper, organizing. I don't know, but it's paperwork is what I really feel like you need to really look at, because that's where you shine. And, and you can kind of, do something different with it than what it was previously. But it is definitely going to be with some type of organization with paperwork, okay? With documents or being somebody's assistant that way. So I hope this makes sense to you, but that's the very first thing that came to me as soon as I read your question. So I'm going to leave you with that, my dear. Okay, Sandy, and I wish you luck. Keep taking that leap of faith, okay? All right, cheers to spirit. All right. Yeah, I love doing the 3 different cards. You just never know what may come out of it. All right. You're welcome, my dear. Okay, see what's going to be the next word that we're going to be putting into, and then we'll go on to the Lenormand cards. Oh, grave. Oh, well, okay. I said that so negatively, but grave, the symbol grave. So put this in the chat box. The symbol grave also means that there's a death of something and transitioning. So it can also be from one job to the next. So it's nothing terrible. For some reason, people always look at the coffin and they think, oh my gosh, someone's died. And it can mean that, but it can also mean positive things as well. Okay. Grave. Just gonna wait till it slows down just a little bit. Okay, go ahead and do the spinner or the drawing. I don't know what to call it. I guess this says draw. All right, Tim. Let's go ahead and do you have I love your energy. It's almost like I don't know if you're kind of humorous or kind of, a little sometimes sarcastic, but that's what I'm feeling from your energy. Okay, I'm just looking at seeing what. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, so these cards are the different chakra colors, okay? Yes, indeed. Okay. Different chakra colors, all right? And they're kind of, it's called Whispers of Healing is the deck, okay? So we're going to go ahead and do this for you. Okay, I feel like I have to shuffle. Okay. Okay. All right. Strength. All right. So this is really something that you've been working on. It's a grounding card that you're grounded. It's like the red chakra. Okay. And so you have been really finding that strength that you need to carry on, kind of like the tiger, right? And so you're finding the courage, and it's been up and down for you. All right. But every time you were down, you found something that helped you move forward. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, another grounding one. That's interesting. Okay. So, okay. So presently, what you need to do, okay, when you start feeling overwhelmed, you need to seek seclusion. And it doesn't mean like for a whole day, okay? Or, just stay up in your house and that's it. Seek seclusion can be anywhere where you feel very comfortable. It could be out at the park, it could be anywhere. But if you are feeling very overwhelmed, you need some time that kind of like, we talked about somebody who sang and she needed to be in silence. It's almost the same thing. You need to slow down your mind a little bit. Okay. So definitely seek seclusion whenever you're getting overwhelmed. All right. Oh my gosh. Look, all of this is with your red chakra. That very interesting. Okay. And I had a feeling that I was going to draw the same card as I did last time. So because of you really have to work through and finding strength in your past, what you need to do is make it in a habit of whenever you go through something, you need to really think about, well, what did I learn from that? Okay. Really think about it and have gratitude for it. Okay. I don't know. I'm really feeling looking at the stars, I think is very important for you. So, I want to find a place where you need to go and seek seclusion, but it's almost like you need to be under the stars. You need to be outside looking up at the stars because I think you get the energy from the stars, okay? So, I think, that's going to be a good way for you to seek seclusion. And also, I'm just going to recommend laying on the ground because you need the grounding. Okay. The grounding, and you'll feel the energy from Mother Earth. Okay. And from the dirt. And so you definitely, good, love the night sky. So definitely do that. But lay down in the grass because you will be able to like replenish your energy as well that way. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with that, my dear. Okay. Oh, I love it. And I love whenever I get a reading that's consistent, in that aspect. All right, Tim, I'm gonna leave you in love and light that way. Cheers to spirit. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna switch to Lenormand cards. Now, if you have not done a Lenormand card reading, and this is what I say because a lot of people are going, "What is she saying?" If you haven't heard of them, it's a cross between oracle cards and tarot cards. Okay. So you can actually ask a specific question or you can just do a general reading. So if you get picked, think about the different areas in your life. We can look at relationship, career, finances, legal, health, or spiritual, or just a general reading if you don't have a question. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going to be put. You're welcome, Tim. Put into the house. So go ahead and put house into the chat box. House. House. All right. It's slowing down. All right. So let's go ahead and do house. Spin it. All right. Robert. All right. Let me know if you have a specific question or if you just want a general reading. And if you are familiar with Lenormand cards, it is. I made my own deck. Okay, all right. I made my own deck, so it's not just 36 cards. Okay, so it's a little bit different. I made these cards because of the clients I was actually getting, and I felt like I wanted to not only have the general Lenormand cards, but some additional ones because it seems like, and this is the same for every psychic medium, you get the same type of clients each time because of your energy. All right, Robert, let's go ahead and do a general for you. All right. Okay. All right. So what I do is this completely different than the oracle cards. Is I activate the card with the man and woman. Okay, and the cards that surround it have the energy. Sometimes we go through the whole deck. So, never know. All right, we're getting there. There we go. That is you. I got male and female energy. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna and one thing about Lenormand cards, I read it one way, and sometimes, again, you go with what you resonates with you. Okay. So right here is the woman card is really showing. Okay. Is really That's the first card that we're looking at. Okay. Imposter means that this woman is either really confused at who she is, okay? Because that's, kind of like an imposter syndrome. Or it could also mean that, and this could be at work or wherever you spend a lot of your time. Or it could mean that there's somebody who is showing you a false persona of herself, okay? Somebody that can't really be trusted, or you're not too sure about this. So definitely follow your intuition on this aspect, okay? So right here, you got the mountain. So you're having some tribulations, okay? Because you're at a crossroads. You have to make some decisions. And so again, just follow that faith, follow the intuition. I'm going to read a little bit more into this. So because of this woman, is really going to influence your decision on whatever decision that you have to make, okay? So just be aware of that she's going to influence you, okay? And you may have to kind of step forward and make it on your own. Again, the imposter is going to really make it difficult, okay? So this woman that kind of is unsure about herself is going to make this decision very, very difficult for you. So again, find that courage, find that stronghold so that you can make the right decision, and just kind of relax through it, okay? All right, I'm going to leave you with that, my dear. All right. So, cheers to spirit and love and light. Okay, let's see what's going to be the next word. And sometimes, too, Robert, if it doesn't make sense to you, write it down, because they're fortune telling cards, and sometimes it hasn't happened yet. So it's like, oh, okay. All right, so let's put ship. Ship. Ship, ship, ship. All right. All right, it's still coming. So remember, think of a question that you want answered. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I stopped. Okay, go ahead and do the draw. All right, Tina. Hope you are doing well. It's been a long time. Try to look at that picture. It's Halloweeny. All right, Tina. Let me know if you have a question or if you just want a general reading. Okay. All right. Tina, what I'm really getting right now, we'll also do the cards, but what I'm really feeling is I don't know if you're feeling like things are just the same old, same old. You need to kind of jazz up, and I don't want to mean in general your life, but kind of make things, more enjoyable. Look at things from a child's point of view. Okay. It's almost like you need to have more fun. And because I think it's like you're kind of getting bored. Okay, the same old, same old. All right, let's see what your okay. All right. So let's do Looking again at oneness. Okay. Oh, wow. Very positive reading, actually. Okay. I love this. And I think these flowers are so pretty. Okay, especially side by side. So the bouquet is like the gift, okay? You have and the garden is social, okay? So you have the gift of being well liked, being social, you've got great connections, you like to get out. So, you've got that is a wonderful thing to have, a wonderful characteristic. Because on this side, is you're going to have lots of opportunities. You're going to have so many, that's just kind of like job opportunities or just opportunities in general. And you're going to have to make a decision on this. Okay. You've got the gift of going, I don't know. I've got so many things. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So what you need to do is really, like I said earlier, that you're kind of bored. What you need to do is really think about what you would be excited about, okay, and manifest that. And that's what you need to decide on. Let's go ahead and do mirroring for you. Okay, so it's so interesting. So I don't know if you consider this a gift, but you've got lots of choices. Okay, some people go too many. You have the gift to have choices in your life, okay? And where you're going to shine is through social and having these connections. So, I mean, a great card reading. I mean, very positive energy. All right. So, I'm going to leave you with that. Is this a membership group? No, it isn't. It isn't. No, these are, and I'll tell you, Ellen, really quick. So this is, I do this. I try to do it every other Sunday. I haven't been successful, and it's free, but free psychic and mediumship readings. But we put a word and we spin the wheel to see who gets drawn. Okay. So, but it is not a membership group. One of these days, I will have a membership group, but not at this time. Okay. I love that. I love that little smile. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to do one more Lenormand card reading. And so if you have a question or if you want general, think about that. So let's see what word we're going to be putting into the chat. Journey. Okay. Journey. So go ahead and put that if you want a Lenormand card reading. And it's good to see everybody. And I know it's like, and one thing about this wheel is that whenever it slows down, sometimes you think, oh, I'm going to get picked. Because I have seen this on a different show that I like to be on and play. I'm a guest. And many times when I'll see my name and it will speed by, and it's like, okay, what the heck? So, all right, let's see. Hold on. All right. All right, let's go ahead and spin. All right. Oh, that's a cute picture. Okay, so Tracy, if you have a question, let me know. If you just want a general, let me know that as well. I love. I'm going to try not to look at that cute picture. Cuteness. I'm going to keep shuffling my cards. A general, please. Okay, everybody's wanting general tonight. Let's see what the cards have in mind. And what I generally tell people is the timeline for these cards is usually about 3 months. And I don't go past 3 months because of the choices that you make. Okay. All right. One more time. All right. And what I'm doing, Tracy, is I'm activating the card after I shuffle so many times. Okay. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to spray. And if y'all, don't like, burning incense or anything else like that, this is a sage spray that clears the energy. Okay. And for some reason, Tracy, I was really feeling like I needed to clear the energy. Okay. All right. All right. Everybody hold their breath so I can get these cards done. All right. So now let's look for a general. And we're looking for oneness. Okay, so maybe that's why. All right. There we go. All right. Okay, so what I'm just kind of reading into it because mountain means again we got challenges that are coming. Okay, and the challenges you're going to get some information. And a letter could be, it could be information from somebody telling you something. It could be an email. It could be from texting. So this is the old-fashioned way, of course. Getting information. But it's almost like you're going to receive some information that is going to be very challenging. Okay, that's actually going to be giving you new beginnings. The key of it is it's going to give you new beginnings. So when you get this information, just kind of embrace it because even though it may be something difficult that you're going to receive, it may actually get you headed in the right direction, okay, for a lesson. But the key is awesome. So whenever we also look at these meaning, kind of a deeper meaning, you have the tribulation with the key. So the key is a tribulation. So it's going to challenge you. Okay. We love those challenges, don't we, in life? And so this information that you are going to receive is going to open up a new door. Okay. So just again, embrace this, whatever it is, the information that you receive. You're just going to, it's almost like your energy is going to drop, but just know that it's in your best interest so that you can definitely learn from it. Okay. So through a messy separation. Okay. All right. So just know, Tracy, that you're going to, I just got validation. So just know that you are going to make it. On the other side, it's going to open doors for you. So hang in there. Okay. And just know that you are stronger than you think you are. All right. So hang in there. And yes, definitely get those cleansing, with your energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise my glass for everybody before I say goodbye because y'all have been awesome tonight and I appreciate you. And again, if you weren't chosen, your energy was here to help heal everybody. This is actually wine. I don't drink during the readings, but I can at the very end. Okay. But I did want to kind of share with you because I think a lot of people don't know. I actually do have a podcast that comes out every Tuesday at 7 o'clock Central Time. And I try to interview guests that can actually get us headed in that direction of a relationship or career or finances, legal, health, or spiritual. And so I try to find the guests so that they can help us, guide the way for their knowledge and everything. I'm also teaching a parent class with finduniquelyyou.com workshop. And it's the curriculum is basically from my book, Spiritual Nurturing for Intuitive Children. And that's the website that you can go to if you want to look at more into it. If you want to find the book, you can find that on Amazon. But I just kind of wanted to kind of let you know what is going on. I will be having my daughter is having a baby soon. So I really am not doing too much more because I don't want to put anything on the agenda when she calls and says, guess what? I'm rushed to the hospital. I'm going now. And then I have to go to Austin, which is a 3.5 hour drive. So I'm trying not to schedule anything. Okay. So again, thank you for your love. Thank you for your patience. And I hope that y'all have a fantastic week in love and light. And I raise my glass up for you guys. All right. Thank you so much.